live chat. Turning on that light. I'm gonna go. Well, actually, I need to because I'm not doing like the whole hands-on portion of mixing it. Um, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna need my paper towels. I'm also gonna move pretty much everything. Pop out chat. I'm gonna move everything that is not needed. Out because I do not need it. Um, hi. How's it going? It's me again. You alright? I am. I was just trying to. I'll show my screen real quick. I have no clue what your name is because it has a bunch of X's. I don't know how well you can see in the chat here, but I went to your channel and it has XXXXE. XX. So that's what I was seeing. It's just because my computer doesn't use those symbols, but on the tab, it uses Delta. Yeah. Hi, Jane. It's 2 in the morning for you? Why are you awake, Jane? I'm like trying to give me work or room to work because I have a total of 2 orders, but one of those orders actually wants multiples. It's almost midnight here. Are you living in Europe or Africa? Like one of those two continents? UK? Oh, wow. Thank you for tuning in. Random question. What are your thoughts on the American accent? I know here in the US, we sometimes joke around with the British accent. I wonder if you guys do the same thing. Oh, no one else placed an online order. I need to upgrade my receipt sheet. Oh boy. Um, that'll be easy. I just gotta go to my mail. So, something I do for my business. So, wow, yeah, that's interesting. British dad hates American accent. So, if we were to talk, I'll talk like this. So then he can't get mad at me. I crack myself up way too much. Your American accents are so cool. Well, the thing is, there's many different types of American accent. There's a country American, which is kind of like the southern drawl. There's inner city American. I'm also the first, like on the left. Oh, that's so sweet. Does anybody else get the random back itch that's like you can't reach it? I have one. It's like right in between, and I don't want to. become a contortionist to try to scratch it. I crack myself up sometimes. So, my last documented receipt was on the 7th. Very. Also, I got me grapes to snack on. I am really trying to not be a junkie, which that is a bad habit of mine. This one, I conducted a couple transactions since I last updated my little thing. Oh, oh my goodness. This one was one of the managers for the store. Fun fact. Um, one of the managers for the store just did another order. Random question: what's your opinion on LGBTQ? Like, just in general, or do you have something in particular that you're wanting to know? Hi, Zero. How was high school today? Just in general, I personally feel like that any sinful lifestyle should be avoided, which includes the LGBTQ. However, I don't feel like just because someone chooses a life of sin doesn't give anybody else the excuse to be sinful towards that person. Like, no one, not even Christians, should be hateful towards the LGBTQ. Like, if you were to tell me that you're gay, I'll be like, okay. And if you were to say, I found a partner, I'll be like, oh, I'm so happy for you because I'd be happy that you're happy, even though it is a sin. Scripture says for us to be happy when others are happy and sad when others are sad. So that's my stance. I think it's a sin, but I think we should give people basic respect. I don't support LGBTQ plus. Yeah, same. I'm sorry that you have a huge headache. Mm. Did you take some Tylenol? Take some medicine to help with it, or put sunglasses on because light makes it worse. I'm gonna have to go to my email to figure out when I got this stuff. September 21st. So that would have been before the 22nd, which was the cash payment. I'm almost at the positives for my business. I'm only $14 in the negatives, I think. Yeah, and that's with the two orders I have, which is crazy. It's a lot of work to run a business, and I mean a lot. God bless you too, Delta. One trick I encourage everybody to learn is not just keyboarding on the keyboard, but learn to keyboard on the number pad as well. because now I'm able to type in this. I'm gonna count 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19 digit without even having to look at my thing. That is a good skill to learn. I'm gonna have to figure out the exact time. My goal is to create or start doing debates through Discord because that would be really fun to do. Who's still here? If anybody's still here. Someone is here. If it's Jane, I'm gonna have to tell her to go to bed. I'm gonna create a poll. Hi, Claire. How are you? I'm good. I'm trying to create a poll, and it is exactly 100 out of 100 characters. And I'm also catching up on some business stuff because I've been slacking in there. How are you doing, Claire? Any more funny predictive text stuff? This grape looks like a bean. So now that that is all caught up, I need to do. So, oh wow. How did that story go? I'm quite interested. While you're doing that, I'm gonna start doing the sugar scrub stuff. I'm gonna need pink. I'll make a video on it tomorrow. I will watch it eventually. At the very least, tomorrow afternoon around 4:30 to 5. Because that's when I'll take my last break and or go home. Because I work 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. Your nails are so pretty. Thank you. The color is Dollar Store polish, which is interesting. I'm gonna need to get some paper towels. Do I have them over here? No, it is on my bookshelf. How was school today? This should be enough. Uh, Now I'm gonna think of the one Nick guy. He's funny. I don't watch him that much though. Oh, that's a strong smell of coconut. Hi, I will be back. Hi, Sabir. I am currently making an order. It's like ice cream. I was about to jump into it. Oh, YouTube says it's too depressing. I know it looks a little solid, but it's gonna like cool down as it mixes in my hand. But I'm okay with it being solid because it makes it easier to scoop, and I don't have to worry about it being mixed up. I'm gonna see if you're able to see it, because then you guys can watch me struggle. No, you can't. So I put the pink on the bottom so I wouldn't have to worry about making sure I have the right proportions later. Like I wouldn't have to add stuff to it and or take stuff out. I'm gonna go just a little bit more. And then that'll be it for this one because I want to get all the stuff mixed in. I'm actually going to get some paper towels so I have it nearby. Then I have to go to My Little Pony. I have to go to my little recipe so I know how much to put in this. Where did the document go? I create man here. Found it. My Little Pony. Clarice. So for the coconut vanilla, I should make a, say, 4 ounce so I know what it is. Orange was like 4 milliliters of orange oil. The urge to use my teeth. No, not really. I mean, I have the urge, but I'm not going to. Not again. I crack myself up sometimes with the most random stuff. Six. Did I get the right amount? There we go. Yay. So now I'm gonna let you guys see it go from ice cream to liquid just from me like mixing it up. I'm also using a kitchen spoon with this, so it's like I'm scared I'm gonna bend the spoon. But looks like it's mixing pretty good so far. It's no longer like ice cream, except unless you consider melty ice cream as ice cream. I just consider it to be flavored milk. Unless you got like just the vanilla, then it's just vanilla milk. That is flavored milk. Uh, I don't know. Is that like a meme or something that I'm not aware of? I'm not like super involved in the times. I just no, just I almost said it. Da, 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 da. What I'm doing is I'm trying to smush it out to be even. There's like this layer of glitter at the bottom. I'm gonna have to mix it up for that. But I'm wanting to make sure that's like right amount filled so then it's not gonna leak everywhere. On top of my measure I take on top of it. On top of my measure I take on top of it. Where I wrap it in cling and seal. That does look like ice cream. If it tasted like ice cream, that would be so yummy. This consists of coconut oil, vitamin E, sugar, essential oil, and cruelty free body glitter. Oh, that must be really funny to hear. We're also super duper cute. Like, who's such a good little boy? Is it a boy or girl? I think you said boy. Girl, who's such a good little girl? Who's such a good baby girl? Like that sort of talk. I do that to Lexi all the time. I call her my little princess. She has a demeanor like one too sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what is it with the moms and the dogs liking moms the most. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna add a little bit more um, glitter and coconut oil. So what I'm doing is I'm wiping it off, so then I'm not getting pink into the this batch right here. Who's the other person that's watching? It says there's 2 people watching on my end. I'm guessing one of them is Claire. Because we're talking about the dogs, and the dogs are awesome to talk about. Not the Browns, the dogs, but just dogs in general. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, because I'm about to start making the other one. Oh, more people are voting. I didn't realize that. There's 3 votes. One person said no. That's fair. Debating is not fun to look at. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Why does this look like cotton candy, you guys? If I were to name the scrub, I probably would name it the cotton candy scrub. But I would want a cotton candy scent. Which I suppose that would be the scent. It smells delicious, by the way. I was about to stick this back into my little thing of scrubs, but we're not gonna do that. Oh, that's so sweet. And also heart touching. Scrub number 1 is done. There we go. Now everything's in there. Except for some stuff on the outside, but I'm just gonna clean that up real quick. Also, I love the color that it has. How it has little sparkles in it too. Which my one of the managers in my store said that her daughter really loved it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that makes me so happy. So now I'm on to making another jar, but this time there's no coloring except for what comes from the orange oil. I saw that and I'm like, that's not a pizza sub. That's just a sub. A pizza sub needs the sauce. Did you get it from Subway? So what I'm doing is I'm pressing it down to make sure it like pretty much covers all of the area. Subway is good. It's so expensive though. I'm probably gonna have to make more sugar scrubs soon. That's a, oh wow. That sucks. Looks like you might need to sub it out. That was a bad joke. In pressing it down, I'm like trying to make sure that all of the scrub that they get is like proportionate to what they are ordering. Because it bothers me how there's so much air in chip bags. It wasn't always this way, and I get it, nitrogen helps preserve it, but do you really need to be, for a single chip bag, it to be 70% nitrogen and oxygen? No, because it wasn't always that way. But I do try to make it so it's not filled up all the way, so if it melts, it has some little wiggle room to not leak everywhere. I think it'll be good. Or should I say melting room? I don't want it going everywhere. My goal is to eventually switch to glass bottles, but for now, with starting out cheap, I feel like this is a good way to do it. And as you can see, it's like there is not much gaps except for at the top there is some room. I'm trying to figure out. I'm just gonna get another paper towel. Like, where should I put the spoon? Man, my conclusion was to put the spoon on my finger. Also, I was thinking about how do I make like a face mask that people can use, and I want it to be an actual mask, not not a lotion or a cream, while keeping true to being healthy. So I was thinking of doing coconut oil and beeswax. So then it can have that little hardness to it. But if I were to do it, I would use fractionated coconut oil where it's more liquidy. Because this is like much too stiff for a mask. Now this one was the orange. This tiny little bottle of 1.01 fluid ounces. But quite literally, I'm gonna grab one of these so then I can actually get precise measurements on it. Because this one doesn't have measurements. Just doing a rough estimate. So, what's halfway between 0.5 and 0.75? Anyways, two of these would be equivalent to 1.25 milliliters, essentially. 3, 4. So that would make it 250 or 2.5 milliliters. I don't know. 2.5, 3.75. There's a literal bubble of oil. So that would make it 4 milliliters for this. And we shall see. I'm also going to finish up this little bit of pop that I got. Yay. What I'm doing is I'm kind of like making little holes for it to really get in there. And then I'm going to start mixing. This smells so much like orange. Do you like the smell of orange, Claire? Because I'm guessing you're the only one here right now. Which, I'm okay with that. Also going to see if I got a text message. I don't know. I like the smell of orange. I don't like the taste of like the how it tastes, but I love the taste of clementines. So my main goal with the product when I have essential oils with it is unless you're getting the vanilla coconut, you're really not smelling the coconut. So I'm gonna let my nose breathe something else because it smells a lot of orange. Honestly, that's gonna be the common thing I do. I just go to my microphone and just sniff it, which sounds really weird, but I'm weird, so that'll be funny. Just be. You know what? You want to know what it smells like? It smells metallic. Okay. So I can smell some coconut in it, so we're gonna put in more. So we were at 4 milliliters so far. 5.25. 6.5. And we'll see if that works. Because there was like the slightest smell of coconut. It's also real creamy now. The color is not appealing though. It makes me think of other things besides scrub. I already told the customer who's getting this to expect this from it because of using the essential oil. Yummy. I'm gonna mix it up some more because I'm seeing this. I don't know how well you guys can see it or not, but like, there's a gradient of yellow to white. My guess is this needs to go into the freezer. So once we know it smells okay, I'm gonna be right back so I can get this frozen so then it stays mixed. Okay, yeah, that smells like orange. Oh, smells so good. I should have done a quick little. Just so the oil's not on the outside of the container. I shall be right back. Sorry for the other person who's popping in, but this needs to get frozen, and so does this one. I'll be RB. I have returned. I gotta look at my order, and the other person ordered lavender. Whew. I'm gonna get a cinnamon scent. I feel like that would work really good as a cologne or a perfume. Because I have glass bottles to make perfumes with. And it actually stays. Unless you have like some strong smelling stuff, it actually stays. So, I am really thankful that I know how to make this stuff. Claire, um, just as a heads up, I've been looking to try to do sponsorships for somebody in our YouTube community. Um, Naturally, the sponsorship would lead to more people being directed to buy stuff. So, as your channel grows, I will keep you in mind and I'll definitely talk to you about possible sponsorships. In which case, you can do something like Venmo or Cash App. So that way, I'm not sending stuff directly to your bank account, but you're still earning some money. This does smell like orange. I'm gonna be right back so I can get it better cleaned off so I'm not mixing orange with lavender. I feel like that wouldn't go good together. Let me know. Do you think orange and lavender would be a good scent together? Hi, Mrs. Mississippi, 1964-33. Welcome. Also, bye, Claire. I was thinking, I'm just gonna test the scent of lavender and vanilla, or not vanilla, lavender and orange. So, by literally holding the two so close together, I'm gonna be looking like a weirdo. I'm just imagining someone comes in and they see me trying to see if this will smell good together. Um, not that bad of a scent. So, I'm thinking I have a couple other things to do for this business. I really need to open a business banking account because so far I've been just using my personal banking account for the transactions. So I'll have to look with a banking service about that. Pushing it down so it really goes into every little bit so I can see how much is actually in here. I think that should be good enough. So who's here right now? I'm open to talk while I'm working. Now that I'm done with the container, I'm gonna put it away. Oh, that pasta is gone according to my end. So 6 votes. One person said no, 5 people said yes. I'm going to include the link to the Discord on my channel. I have like 15 different things I'm thinking of doing at one time. I'm gonna try to not be overstimulated. First thing I'm thinking of, I need to look at my little chart. Is finishing up this order. Just for lavender, 1.5 milliliters, and it was 6.5 for that, so it would be 3.25 milliliters of orange. Uh, for the 4 ounce. Then I'm also thinking about doing debates in Discord. Let me do a little more because there's some air there. There we go. Debates with Discord. Setting up a personal banking account. Or not personal, a business banking account. Um, then remembering whose order goes with what, which it should be easy to remember because one of them is a reorder and they ordered bigger containers. And then I'm also thinking about how I need to order stuff for my perfumes and colognes. I have to order scents for them. I'm gonna have to document that into my little order receipt information on the money being spent, which is such a disappointing thing because I had this is honestly a crazy thing. After I get after the person who's ordering the too big one pays, I will have $100 of an income. Then I have somebody who's paying $5 for this tiny little thing. Got to mix it up. And then I also need to budget some money for making stickers so I don't have to hand draw each sticker each time. And then I have to do some budgeting for my personal life and start figuring out how I can earn some more money with this business. Because I want it to be something where I can just do at home and people can get products the way God designed them. Where like not exactly how God designed it, but like you're not going to get 15 different ingredients in just one tiny little simple thing. So I'm going to give it like one more minute that I'm going to go. Thirty more seconds and I'm going to end things. I do hope everybody has a good night. I will see y'all next time. Bye.